Actually, my destiny it was not Bulgaria. It was I was thinking to go to all of the Syrian.
To Germany.
To Germany maybe, or to Sweden, or to some country that I can like to have better opportunities. Why I stayed in Bulgaria is other reason. It's just I came here and the situation it was really bad. We have been like in one camp that it was really in bad conditions.
Here in Bulgaria?
Yes.
Where was that?
It was here in Sofia, but we were like 20.
You came illegally from
like,
Turkey to Bulgaria?
Yeah, of course. There's no other way. No legally. If you have, I told you that I don't have passports, and the only way to come to Europe is illegally. There were like no legal way to come. So I start to think that's okay. I speak different languages, and let's help the others who doesn't speak any language. So I start to help the other refugees. Even I have been like, after a week, I have been like teaching the kids in the camps. I have been traveling with some groups just to give some support to the refugee in other camps and outside of Sofia or even inside of Sofia. And that's how I know Azhar and Shadi. I met them in one camp. Even right now, my boss in the company, the owner of my company, is one of that supporter of refugees. I met him also in one camp in Kharmali outside of Sofia.
He was a volunteer also?
Yeah. And after that, he actually after a couple of months, he started to have a contact with me to say, hey, Elias, we are developing some programs, IT, you can help us. Like,
he is an IT entrepreneur.
Yes, and right now I'm working for that here in his company. I thought that's okay. The situation also changes here. Maybe that's the camps, they don't need this help like in the beginning. So I thought that it's time to give something to this country that is like protect me at least. And some friend of mine that's the voluntary, I met some professor in the university. They invite me one time to go there and to have contact with the students there. And I just start to speak to them, and they liked me. And they offer me to work with them in the university, like as I'm native, so.
What are you teaching them?
I'm Arabic literature and Arabic language. And they know that I have like good experience in teaching also, because I teach there in Cuba, also in La Habana, in the University of La Habana during 4 years. I like to be a professor actually. It's more than that's IP or in that outsourcing company or this kind of job. But here is like the better chances is like to work in these companies because they offer better money. In the university, actually, I'm doing it like a voluntary actually, because they are not giving a good money there. At least like I'm doing these stuffs because of the Bulgarian, not the government, because who helped us in the beginning, it was
the average Bulgarian, the normal Bulgarians,
yes.
The citizens
the
on
citizens.
their own, not the state.
Exactly.
But
like I told you, I don't want to blame the government if they because the situation I think in the camps they are better than the beginning. When we came the first wave, we were like we came like 10,000, and I think it was a big number for a small country like Bulgaria and poor country. All of us, like all the refugees, educated refugees, they go to Germany or to other countries because of this reason.
But you're saying so, although you are well integrated, you have 2 jobs, you have...
Yeah, I have my family here, yeah.
You have a family?
Yeah, I got married here, yeah. Yeah, exactly, because I told you that's I was not thinking like to stay here, but the destiny like forced me to stay here, maybe to meet my wife. And
You met
to
your
get-
wife here?
Yes. Yeah,
So
actually.
she's a Bulgarian?
She's Bulgarian, Syrian. Yeah,
Half
half
Syrian.
and half. Yeah. So one of the reasons that I stay here, like, is like I saw that there is opportunities to stay and to get a good job. Other like refugee, they even don't know that there is opportunities here. And the barrier of the language also sometimes is like really hard. If you don't speak different languages, it's harder to you to integrate. I think that's the work to get a good job is the easiest way to integrate in any society.
Do you speak Bulgarian now?
It's actually no. This is shame on me. That's right.
Do you plan to return to Syria at some point?
Actually,
Or do you feel that you're a Bulgarian now? Do you feel that this is your home?
not exactly. Part of me, like I told you, that it's like I'm not feeling like is my country. Like I felt like when I have been in Cuba, for example. I feel like more Cuban, or part of me Cuban, part Syrian, but because I felt that
Not a
I'm
Bulgarian yet.
not a Bulgarian yet, because it's different. You know, there are like never I had this sentiment that I'm a foreigner. It's like I'm the same person, I'm the same guy, but when I speak in Arabic, they feel that, oh, these Arab guys. But if I speak in Spanish, they start to laugh with me with something like, okay, you are welcome here.
How can you explain this?
It is the propaganda that they are like some media they are doing. That's even like not only here in Bulgaria. I think this in many countries in Europe there is some malicious propaganda that they want to do. They want to show the refugee as the evil, or that's the bad, or something like they must not come to Europe, or yeah. What's puppy? Puppy. Puppy. Yeah. Here. Fazla arayacağım mı? He? He likes to laugh a lot. He loves that, yeah.